Hey everyone, today we'll be talking about self-compassion. Self-compassion is really hard, especially in this society that feeds off of perfectionism and inner critics and using self-criticism as a motivator, thinking that's the only way to get stuff done. So it's something that we all have to work on. And I'm going to share a little story about how I had to practice self compassion recently. So, as an empath, big groups can be really overwhelming to me. Even though I love people, I have a hard time managing all the different energies when I'm in a big group. This is one of the reasons why I decided to give up drinking for all of 2018 because I just wanted to see if I could just eliminate that from my habit because I noticed that when I would feel overwhelmed, I would just drink a lot to manage my emotions and fit in the way that I thought other people wanted me to. And I noticed that instead of trying to manage my discomfort, I would just drink a lot to make that discomfort go away. But of course, that relief was only temporary. And then I would end up feeling awful the next day and filled with self-hatred. So that wasn't fun. So I decided to give it up. So now we're in middle of 2019 and I have started to bring a little glass of wine here or there back into my life to see if it's something that I enjoy, that I want to participate in, and just kind of check in with myself on, can I drink more mindfully and have it be okay? So fast forward to last week when I was at an event that I really didn't want to go to, but I couldn't get out of. And it just did not feel good to me. It felt fake and inauthentic and just a lot of triggers for me. And so I, tried to play along like a normal person, but my discomfort got the better of me and I really wanted a drink. So I went out with friends and then I ended up drinking like 3 glasses of wine in one sitting, which might not seem a lot, but for this 31-year-old and having not drank much in the last couple of years, it was more than I've had in one sitting in over 2 years. So for me, it was a lot. And while it was fun at the time and felt good-ish, I was hungover for over 5 days and hating my life. And the worst part was that I knew this was going to happen. I knew I would do this because I always have the urge to drink when I feel really uncomfortable. And I've had a weird empath day and I can't seem to shake all the energy that I picked up from other people. So I called my friend the next day after this happened, and I was just like not in a good place. And I told her what happened and told her how much I was mad at myself for drinking so much, even though I knew I would regret it. And the first thing she said to me was, "It's totally fine. We've all been there. Don't be so hard on yourself." That was like the nicest thing she could have said to me because we can get so wrapped up in our shame that we just, keep beating ourselves up. And I know that I was so ashamed and embarrassed that it did not even occur to me to practice self-compassion. So that's why we need amazing friends to help remind us that we all make these mistakes. And I explained to my friend that it was even more embarrassing because I knew my motive for drinking was to numb my feelings, to make this discomfort go away. And she just laughed and said, "I mean, isn't that why any of us drink? We all use it as an escape." And that was the most healing thing to hear because we just can get so wrapped up in our own stories, thinking that we're at this alone. So my message and lesson to you today is whenever you catch yourself in a spiral of self-loathing, remember that whatever you're going through, we've all been there. Take a deep breath, give yourself a hug, and remember that you are human. So your journal prompt for today is, where in my life can I be nicer to myself? And your weekly mantra is, we've all been there. So that's my little snippet today on self-compassion. And I'm super excited because I just revamped my newsletter. I'm calling it Monday Vibes. It's a weekly newsletter that you get every Monday morning, and you'll get a word of the week, a life lesson, a journal prompt, a weekly mantra, and a GIF to make you laugh, and a song to jam out to, because you know I love my jams. So if you're interested, would love to have you a part of the community. You can sign up in my bio or head on over to my website, www.elizabeth-sue.com. That's it for now. Talk to y'all soon. Bye.